Hi guys, I just wanted to jump on and say hello. I haven't done a live video on this page in a long time, so I wanted to jump on because exciting news has happened in the Network Spinal Chiropractic world. And basically one of the network chiropractors has been featured on a new TV series on Netflix. The TV series was created by Gwyneth Paltrow, and anyway, he's being featured and showing his work as a chiropractor and also an energetic healer. And so when I was a chiropractor, I had a practice in Portland, Oregon, and I practiced network chiropractic for a few years, I guess. Maybe it was longer. It's hard to remember now. It's a while ago. But anyway, so I practiced network chiropractic because it was aloha. Welcome everyone jumping on. And and so network chiropractic was really a door opening a door for me, because I discovered that there were other ways of doing chiropractic that were more holistic and outside of the traditional chiropractic teachings, which were more forceful type adjustments. So when I decided to do network, it really opened my mind to new ways of working with people. And I find that a lot of people in network chiropractic end up going on to doing energetic modalities, because network, it does create this foundation for exploring the innate healing of the body. So that said, the reason why I decided to no longer work as a chiropractor or be a network chiropractor is because I felt a calling even bigger than what I was living in those structures, in that model. And so I've worked with many people, a lot of people who want to be healers and mediums and psychics, and I always guide them to find their unique gifts and their authentic expression, because we can learn different techniques. Just like in chiropractic, there's like probably thousands, at least definitely hundreds of techniques that are out there of how you can help people heal through chiropractic. And there's so many techniques for energetic healing and breath and wellness and, the whole spectrum. So, and so for me, I felt that being in a chiropractic model was very limiting. And so eventually I felt called to move beyond that, because when you are a chiropractor, you are a doctor. At least you are in the US. I'm not sure about other countries. And so that means that you have certain standards and rules and things that you have to follow to be within the realm of chiropractic. And so when I started to work energetically, I realized, oh wow, okay, I'm actually moving beyond the realm of chiropractic. And so that's when I had to take a big leap. And that was probably one of the biggest, there were many big transformative times in my life, and leaving the identity of being a chiropractor was such a big leap, because I had identified as a chiropractor for many years. I spent many years in university studying to become a chiropractor, right? And to move beyond that was like having to really let go of a structure in my life, and also the business and the practice that I created from pretty much nothing right out of chiropractic school. So, but what happened is that because I took that leap and I went beyond the identity of being a network chiropractor or a chiropractor in general, I then opened myself to having much bigger experiences in life. So a lot of people are limiting themselves because they are trying to fit into a box of either their profession or how they should live, or what is the cool thing to be doing right now, or what is the successful way to live life or make money. And I'm just going to tell you that the most abundance that you can experience and achieve, and the juiciness of life, comes from when we actually go outside of those boxes and those structures, and we actually start living to the fullest of our authentic, unique expression. So some of you guys are watching here. I'm curious if this is resonating with you at all, and any comments you'd like to leave would be awesome. Or you could just send me some love hearts, because I love to get love hearts as well. So that said, so when I moved beyond the box of being a chiropractor and network chiropractor, I allowed myself to open up and explore even more the gifts that I have as a unique individual, as a healer, as a singer and musician, as a sound healer, as a coach, I guess. You know, I do a lot of work online as well and through online courses. But if I had been really attached so much to the old identity of being a chiropractor and the network chiropractor, then I wouldn't have been able to experience all of the other amazing things that are to be experienced in my unique path and my unique life journey. So I really invite you guys, if you're listening, feel free to leave me some comments or questions or feedback. I encourage you to go outside of the box of who you think you should be, or the old structures that you've been in for many years. And it doesn't mean you have to just like quit your job or do something completely different. But sometimes when we change it up a little bit, we open up to new possibility. And when we are moving beyond a structure of a profession, we really open up to a new level of expansion. So that is why I ended up leaving the field of chiropractic. I'm still a chiropractor, is that, you know, I've got the degree and all of that and the knowledge, but I don't have to identify and put myself in just that one little box, right? And network chiropractic was such a special technique, and Donnie Epstein is the creator of network chiropractic, and he has created some really amazing revolutionary healing modalities, and I have taught some of his techniques at my retreats and things like that, and because they're very powerful. And I've also found that there are many other techniques, many other ways of experiencing the world and for healing and transformation. And so through my journey, I have experienced so many different modalities and helped others with those modalities as well, and also have brought my own perspective, my own wisdom and channeling through all of those things. So if you are in a place in your life where you're looking for your purpose, or you're not totally clear on what it is you want to do, or you aren't, or you're just still figuring things out, well, that's when you do the research, right? Dig in, learn from many different techniques, learn from different styles of or approaches in whatever interests you. And the more you explore, the more you dive into experiencing life, the more you get to know who you are. So this is super key point here. Okay, are you guys listening? Any comments or questions would be awesome. I love to hear from you guys as well, or even just some hearts. Feedback is always good. And so here's a really important thing, that when you are going through life, you are experiencing many things, right? And when you try new things, you get feedback. You either get feelings like, oh, that feels good, that feels fun, that feels energizing. Or you get feelings of like, oh, that doesn't work for me. that's not resonating with me. Or, okay, that was fun, but it's not like something I'm super passionate about. So the more that you explore and you get courageous and you learn, be open to change, learn new things, then you can start to open your mind and your awareness to what is aligned for you. What is your passion? What is your purpose in this life? So many people... I love you too over there. I like the comments. So many people come to me saying, I don't have clarity, I don't know what my purpose is in life, or I don't have passion. Well, that's because you're playing it so safe. You're not taking the leap to trust in your own inner guidance. You're not trusting in the unfolding of life, and you're not trusting in the unknown of experiencing new things. So like I had a retreat just a couple of weeks ago in Bali, and I had 2 people come to me at the end that said, I have had years of not knowing my purpose, and then they finally got it. It took a lot of a big leap for them to go across the world to get into that retreat, and then to do processes and meditations and healings and expressing, to then realize, oh wow, these are things that are aligned, these aren't aligned. Oh, I'm open to actually receiving guidance from my higher self. So there's the process of discovering your purpose. It is an unfolding. And it's when we want the certainty and we want to know, okay, if I'm a chiropractor, then I'm going to be happy. Or if I get this house, then I'm going to be happy. It doesn't work that way, okay? It's how can I experience life right now? How can I try new things and see what resonates with me and what doesn't? And start going more and more into alignment with what resonates, what feels good, what's fun, what brings you joy. Okay? And then the more that you get into that alignment, the more the light turns on in you. You get that light shining, and then it shines brighter and brighter, and then you're illuminated. You're abundant within yourself, and then you light others up. My favorite thing to say is the greatest gift you bring to this world is your authentic expression. And if you watch my videos, you probably already heard me say that because it is the truth. When we are expressing our authentic selves, when we are in alignment with our unique expression, then we are illuminated. We're full of light, and that is a gift because it illuminates others. And illuminating others is the greatest way to be of service, right? Because everything's energy. And, it's so clear. Like if you wake up in a low vibe mood, not feeling so good in the morning, guess what? Your whole day, unless you really do something to turn it around, your whole day is not so good, right? We've all been there, right? And when you start a day, maybe you meditate or you exercise and you're feeling good, and then the rest of the day is just like momentum. This is the energy of what you are bringing in that morning lead you through the rest of the day, and then that creates the baseline. So when you are overflowing with energy and you light others up, that's how you make impact in this world. Okay? Any questions? What's going on over here? Where are you guys jumping on from? Any comments, thoughts, feedback? Let me know. I want to hear from you guys. And I rarely ever go live on this page because it's my doctor page. I have another page, it's called Stanzie. And I tend to do more live videos there. So if you aren't following that page, I would recommend to check it out and follow it so then you can get more live video updates. And if you really want to stay in the loop, then you can go to my website and sign up for my mailing list, because I like to send out, updates and content and inspiring things through email, and it's a great way to stay in touch. So you can also connect with me there. So anyway, awesome. Sergio's joining us from Mexico. I love it. Who else is on here? Where else are you guys jumping on from? I see Ryan is on here, and he's in Sydney, I'm guessing. Thanks for the love heart. Jessica from Portland, right? Woohoo! So, that said, you know, there's a lot of, so going back to my initial conversation, I opened this video talking about Network Spinal Chiropractic. And there's a lot of, I guess, media or people looking into network now because John Amaral is on the TV show and he's doing his thing, right? He's doing some network and then also some of his own energetic approach. So that's super cool, right? And he's bringing the energetic awareness to the world because right now the world is in a place of transformation and people are awakening faster. Oh my gosh, another person from Mexico. That's awesome. I love Mexico. I'm going to be visiting soon. So the world is in a place of transformation and so people are going to be more receptive to the energetics of life and of our beings. And so this TV series on Netflix is controversial. It's called the Goop Lab. It's sort of controversial because it's putting out there some really radical healing alternative methods for healing and wellness. And but it's great because people are ready for something new, right? The old model, the old paradigm isn't working, right? How many things are crashing down, you know, in economics or and all the political stuff happening, and then Mother Earth, you know, responding to us and giving us fires and hurricanes and unexpected deaths. And, you know, it's like we're getting the feedback that things have to change, right? And if you have pain or disease, dis-ease in your body, that's the feedback saying it's time to wake up. Something's not working. Something's got to change. So I love that John Amaral stepped up and he brought his work to the world and also brought some really great awareness to Network Spinal Chiropractic, which is an amazing technique with Donnie, and I used to practice that as well. And, you know, there's no right or wrong method. You know, there's a lot of people like freaking out and judging Network Chiropractic or what John Amaral is doing because it looks, you know, it doesn't look normal. It looks scary to people who aren't aware of the body and what can happen with the body when energy is moving through it. And so some people are really freaked out thinking that, you know, John is working on a girl and there's demons in her and he's taking them out. And there's all these crazy stories, you know, and so what happens is that the consciousness right now is not aware of energy and the body and how healing happens. And sometimes healing means that emotions have to be released. And many cultures are conditioned to think that emotions are bad and we need to suppress them and that we shouldn't express and things like that. So in healing, it's very common in like almost all types of healing to have expression or to let emotion flow. Okay, so people are seeing this on the TV series and they're like, oh my God, freaking out. But I just want to let you guys know that there's really no right or wrong. There's no good or bad technique. There's no perfect cure-all. There's no one way of doing things. You know, it's all experience. And so the more that we can embrace experiences in life and then choose what's aligned, what is feeling good, what helps me feel more myself, what is what is calling me. And the more you can go into those and push into those experiences, the better. So I really recommend that you guys go outside the box, see what is outside of the box of your current reality or identity, and how can you embrace greater alignment and embrace what the universe has for you outside of what your mind has settled for. And the more that you can feel or push into that and trust that, the more life gets extraordinary. And so, I left chiropractic and the model of chiropractic that I was working in because, one, I wanted to expand my potential as a practitioner. I knew I had so much more to offer than just being a chiropractor. And I knew I wanted to travel and I wanted to be mobile beyond an office. And guess what, right? I'll show you. I'm here in Bali and I've been working on my computer. And this is my view, like, talk about hell yeah. So this is what I upgraded to when I decided to move beyond just being a chiropractor and embracing my gifts as an energetic healer and a musician. So cool, right? So, there's so much more to life than we often even allow ourselves to experience. And I am so grateful because I used to think that my highest potential was to be a chiropractor, to have a chiropractic practice, and then to buy a house and have some horses, which is cool too. But I didn't even think traveling the world was possible. I didn't even think that would be in my life. And here I am, traveling and helping people, doing what I love, doing things that I'm passionate about, singing, dancing, talking to you guys, and sharing things with the world that I think can help inspire and bring light to the world. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. So I'm sending you all lots of love, lots of light. And if this is inspiring or helpful to any of you, share it so that other people can get the message that they too can experience more than what they're already living, and that they can go beyond what they think is their current potential. And I know you guys too can do that. So sending you all lots of love, and until next time, lots of love. And like I said before, check out my other page, my Stanzie page, because I do more posts there. And you can also join my mailing list to get email updates, which are also really great. Lots of great information there too. Okay, lots of love. Give me some love hearts before we jump off. Yay! Amazing. Thank you. All right. Ciao for now.